Bear with me. This is my first time trying to use Streamlabs. I'm sure there'll be a lot of things that I have to learn with this. I played a little bit this morning with it, but I feel like the best thing to do is just kind of dig in and play around until you get it all figured out. So what we're going to do here is I'm going to establish the expected value. So yeah, I've got a model that I've built previously, kind of use that as a reference point. So this is kind of some of the sausage making that goes into this. But after we get done with our building our expected model chart, then we will go and start piecing together the pull rates for Phantasmal Flames. If you guys have an appetite for this stuff, man, I can do this for every set. But there's a lot of data for it. Fortunately, right now with rip and shippers, it's easy to go through. Well, it's easy. It's manual process of going through, watching the rip packs, calculating as you go. But I find it enjoyable and fun to figure all that out. My computer's kind of a slug right now. I'm working on updating mine. If there's some issues on that side of things, just let me know. I'm working trying to get that resolved over time. But plan to upgrade all of this. So. And I've got kids in the background too, so I'm sure they'll be going crazy. But let's see how it goes. Especially, let me know if the audio is not working as well. Alright, here we go. Let's see. We're going to go with pull rates. And so for pull rates, I am going to go off of we're going to go with pull rates from Mega Evolution 1. We should start there. Because I feel like it's very likely it's going to be very similar to those. Let's pull those out. Yeah, these guys. Oh, okay, let's just start here. Mega Evo. Alright, so pull rate. I recently did one for black and white. It's a lot more confusing because you have the Pokeball and the basketball hollows, but it's not bad. Once you can pull up the actual price guide, it's much easier. I'm not going to have a price guide today, so I'm not going to manually go and create each of these for Phantasmal, but I think it's pretty useful. I'm sure that the price got to be dropped Friday or next week. Alright, so according to their data, then I'm having to do this in sheets. I've gotten too spoiled by my high-end work computer. I forget that my personal computer is absolutely useless. Yeah. Let's just do this. Sorry if I sound a bit nasally. All the weather. Oh, it's been, my sinuses aren't happy. You can tell. Pretty low odds for the Mega Hyper Rares, but keep in mind this is only 5,000 packs. So the sample size for the easier to pull things is probably pretty good in relation, as long as nothing's changed. I know that there's some people that really believe that things like the Charizard would be, you know, because they're less than, there are less Charizards than there are other SIRs and stuff like that. Which I personally believe they're all just cut from the same sheet. There's no difference, but after watching 2 streams yesterday, there was significantly more SIRs of other cards outside of the Charizard. It could just be batching, you know how it goes, but I'm curious to see, as I continue to do this, what it looks like over time. We're going to start here with these pull rates. This is just an initial calculation to use. We're going to calculate our own ones eventually. So keep that in mind. Add a title to each of those columns. So this equals number of packs it takes to pull each of these rarities. And then this would be the average value. So the next column is, let's see, odds to pull, right? Then rate, packs, average value, then the expected value that's for each of those categories. We'll just give this a stupid value right here, just to tell you what we'll put it in. And then when we go and build it all out. This would be, so the expected value is just the average value of that, of all the cards in that rarity times the pull rate. So obviously this would be very tiny. Alright. Some sausage making, because I like it to look at least reasonable. Gotta be pretty, man. Big fan of grays. You guys that are in college, you probably are all. The last thing I want to look at is another spreadsheet. Don't worry, it doesn't get any better when you get into industry. That's all I do is spreadsheets. spreadsheets and fun jazz. Alright, so then we can come down here. We can go, alright, so what's the total expected value? Eventually I'll create like a widget in the page that will just track this. Probably later, but let's go here. Value. So you have first slot, second slot, which this set will just have reverse hollows in the first slot. So what we can do here is the first slot is just comprised of reverse hollows, right? So eventually what we can do is we can come here and we just add an average value, right? We can just say on average they're about 4, maybe a little worse, maybe a little better. So you're guaranteed to get one, right, in that first slot. So I have to subtract all the other ones. So in the first slot, first slot's basically going to always be 20,000. Second slot. You could have IRs plus SIRs. That's it, right? Everything else is the other slots, right? So those two would comprise that. Or, right, you could have quarters. So you say this. Well, I'll add the reverse hollows. So let's see. That times 1 for the total probability of that slot minus the probability of IRs and SIRs, right? So this is just building in that little extra to get from that. So if I made these 0, that should be, yeah, you'll still lose the percentage for that. But essentially this is just comprised of the remaining probability after you take away the IR and the SIR. This also does not account for the fact that there are no double hanger packs anymore. So if you pull an ultra rare, you can't also pull an IR. This does not incorporate this. This is a little bit, tiny fraction higher than what you would expect. So bear that in mind. Alright, reverse slot. So the reverse slot, you're going to have this guy, mega hyper rares, right? The ultra rares, and the double rares, right? Let's make this prettier. Put some space in the thing. All right. We'll create like a widget somewhere that just that keeps that up the whole time. All right. So now we have to go and create each of the actual values for each of the rarities. Let me know if you guys can't hear me or anything like that. Still working on getting all the mics and stuff set up, so let's go to back. You know, I used to think I was like a genius when it came to working with computers, probably like 15, 20 years ago. But that time is coming past, so bear with me some as I fumble through some of this. So interestingly enough, let's do this. I'm gonna look at that. What is the pack price right now? Because we want to know total. The totes and the goats. This equals the sum of good gracious. These guys, right? Right now, that's okay. To be all caps. Make it pretty. Boom, boom, boom. I can also share this spreadsheet, guys. I may add it to the I'll add it into the description so you guys can access it. Actually, that might be. I'll probably put it into a Google Sheet that you guys can just access and look at, and then copy and paste off as you want. So, I'm also going to be working on getting some different tunes over time. It's just going to take time to get everything set up. Also, just bear with me. I've got my kids have a sleepover, a friend over tonight, so or yesterday, so I may have to go and address them. Let them know. All right, so right now, it's saying the market price for a pack of Phantasmal Flames is $9.98. God, I miss the days, man. Used to get Paradox Rift for like $60 a booster box. Welcome in, guys. So over time, I've got a couple friends that will come by and help me figure out all of the other Streamline features for the chat. That's not really a focus right now. I'm just trying to figure out how to manipulate what you guys are looking at, figuring out the sound and stuff like that. Hey, Matt. Thanks for dropping by, man. I hope you're well this morning. Is that Blast Wig? It is, isn't it? There's your little avatar. I've got a new avatar coming for my youngest, who's an aspiring artist, to draw me some stuff. So I'm just gonna throw it up there, no matter how good or bad it looks in y'all's opinion. I think it's the coolest thing in the world. So. Alright, back to the sausage making. Yeah, and also, guys, just as a what do you want to call it? An announcement, or just standing. Is this if this ever grows, or if I ever make any money, man, every penny that is given to me will be given away in donations back to you guys. I'm not doing this because I want to be rich or famous or any of those things. I just enjoy this. I think it's fun. And anything I can do to give back, especially in days like today where it's really hard to find a product, that's what I want to do. So let's see if we can get actual card prices. Go through and do each of the rarities. So let's see. Let's just start. Which one do I have here first? I'm not going to go and do each of the double rares. What I'll end up doing with double rares is I'll just have an average value. It's just one extra thing which is harder to keep up with. Black and white made it hard because of you're trying to keep up with all of the Pokeballs, the Master Balls. So let's go. Alright, obviously Charizard's gonna be first. Let's go double rare. Low Pokemon. Also, once the price guide is established, you can just copy and paste a lot of this. I'll show you that another day. I'll probably go back and do some of the other ones after I've got this one done. And then I'll show you how easy it is once there's already a price guide. Because you don't have to manually go in and enter all of this. You can just create a table from copy and pasting. Turn what is about 20 minutes of work into like 5. Now we have market value, right? So this is going to be a little bit harder to do because not everything has a price, but we'll just estimate as necessary. So what's going to be fun to me though is also how high in the pre-release the pack price will be. Expected value per pack, because everything's so inflated in the pre-release market. So your fun cost might actually be very minimal. Fun cost is the difference between your expected value and your actual cost of the pack. Dancing, where you at, Dancing? Let's get some. Oh, there we are. Given the pull rates recently of EXs, man, my goodness, these are going to be super cheap. Even that Charizard, man, is going to be $1. It's my estimation. Unless packs are just $1 million. Fun cost. I'm thinking about it. Fun cost equals the pack price minus the expected value that you expect to receive by opening the pack on average. Right now, we just have funky numbers in here. Your fun cost is, excuse me, I did not mean for that to be there. I'm gonna have to edit that out now. Fun cost is going to be, almost the full value of the pack, essentially. So, but that will change. So we're going to do this. I need to merge in center. Make a party. Also, guys, I mean, the more watch hours I get, the more I get closer to that requirement of to get monetized, so that I can start getting some stuff going. Like I said, just so I can do giveaways. That's what I really want. Market, boom, and then we want let's see, I'm not going to say that I'm the most expert person when it comes to statistics or any of this. Those who know me know that I have a pretty high-end degree, and I've spent many, many years doing research for NASA and other entities. They claim that I did good enough work for them. Alright, so what you do is we're going to take the average value and we're going to turn, so this guy right here now becomes is equal to average. Of this column. Now that updated, now you can see the expected value given, which is just the average value times the pull rate. So that's equal to almost a full $1, which actually really isn't that bad. Make this just bear with me. I do have ADHD, so sometimes I get distracted by things in my spreadsheet here. It's just, you get used to watching me, you're just gonna have to get used to it. When we get going and we start watching the streams and then calculating, we'll take this number pulled and we'll build our own pull rate. So, you'll see how that goes. Alright, so next we've got, so now you look, fun cost is already going down. Right? Only $8. You're only paying $8. Let's open a pack. Let's move to the next rarity tier, which we're going to say is ultra rares. This one's got the crate. I think the Zard's still $100. You got to figure out what the best way to show this information is too. I'm definitely going to have this be like its own widget, and we'll pull out and just have show it all the time. It's going to take me a little while to figure all that out. Ultra rare. These, I believe, should be almost the same. So we got Charizard, we got Lopunny. Oh, the Dawn. We've got Dawn. So let's just drag this bad boy down one. The Dawn. We'll get the classes in a second. So we have my Heracross. Then we've got Grimsley. I think this is Grimsley's first card, isn't it? Still no Bugsy. I've been wanting to do a binder where it's just like all the gym leaders and Elite Four, but I didn't realize that after all of these years, there's never been a Bugsy card. There's a couple other ones that I can't remember off the top of my head. But Fire Breather. I can make this actually a filter. Just I think I can do that next. Battle Cage. The Octagon. Oh, already did that one. Fire Breather. Also got to figure out how to get some different tunes in here. I just downloaded Epidemic Sounds. Just because it's easy. Eventually I'll like to see what else we can get. Sharpedo. Is there not a Sharpedo? Oh, I'm gonna start. Ignition. Energy. That's the dumb one that looks like it's just a regular card. Sacred Charm. Empoleon. Rotom. Miss Magias. Switch. Why is the back button not working? I do like the full art item card. I think that's a cool touch, and that they didn't make them really take away much from the Pokemon full arts. So I thought that was cool that they did it that way. Oh, let me adjust so you guys can see what I'm looking at here. Sorry guys. Gotta maximize my screen space properly. What we can do is we can make this smaller. So now we've got ultra rares. Let's get the prices in for the ultra rares. Once again, this is pre-release pricing, man, so don't put a lot of stock in this. Like, this has already got pulled dozens of times, man. This is not going to be $100. It's going to be maybe 30 at tops, probably working its way down to 20. Done. The other interesting part is I can go into this later and we can say it'll probably take 4 to 6 months before you're going to get good population data, but you can go into like PSA data and sorry, I'm getting a notification. What does that mean? Unmute your microphone source and mixing. Okay, I'm unmuted. Good. You can go into the PSA data, right? And you can see what the population percentages are. So like of the however many cards that have been graded, this many are 10s, this many are 9s. And you can get a rough idea of what your likelihood of pulling a 10 is of that. And so that can help you establish a little bit more in the pull rates of like, okay, what is on average for this generation? Now, that is a very much a guess right here. But, you know, it adds another layer for what are you making when you're opening a bunch of packs, right? Like we know you're not going to make money opening packs in the long run, but you know, is it half? Is it a third that you're going to get back? I'm a degenerate. I just like to rip packs. You know, I do complete sets, but ultimately, I just rip those good. So right here we don't have market value for Sacred Charms. I'm going to use the listed value. We'll just correct as more price data is established. So the streamers that I'm going to use, guys, support them. Like I'm not taking away from their lives or whatever like that, and I'm not going to have their audio, or maybe I might add it if I'm allowed to, we'll see. But in the description, whenever I finish this up, and get this all more established. I am very much more of a just figure it out as you go kind of person than I am spending a ton of time in setting it up. Alright, so anyways. Ultra rare, right? So we have this placeholder here, so we're going to take, we'll just copy this over, make this easy. What lane are we in? L. Let's go here. We will do, realized, okay, good. So that added $1.39 of expected value. So now we're up to $2.80. of expected value. Fund cost moving down, $7.18. My guess, typically at these inflated prices, you're going to be $5-7. And then after pre-release, after a month from now, you're going to be around $2-3 is what I have generally seen with other ones. Although black and white, man, is like $5, I think, $4 to $5. Whenever I was doing some initial calculations of that one. But there's just also not very good data on the black and white rares or the mega hyper rares. We guess around 1 in 1,200 is going to be the rate, but I don't know. All right. Next rarity, IR. Let's copy it. Piplup's going to be, I don't know. What do you think's going to be higher, Piplup or Meowth? That Piplup card's cool, but I mean, the Meowth with, I think it's Cerulean City in the background. At least that's what it looks like to me. James, Man, I got a job for you, dude. If this goes anywhere and I start getting a lot of feedback, I will pay you to be a mod for me. So, uh, I know you're extremely busy, and I'm not one that usually sets a schedule. I do things as they come come to my mind. But if it's something I can recruit you with, hold on a second, guys. Hey James, is my audio? Can you hear me good? Yep. I wonder if I have to enable something. This is not. So I'm bringing up with it whenever I do that. I wonder if this crappy can of computer that I got, it won't bring the pop-up window up just to add you anything. Ah. I'll figure it out in a minute. Stupid. I wonder if I don't have something enabled somewhere to allow that. Click on my name, add me as mod. Yeah, it's not letting me do that. I'll figure that out in a minute though. Bear with me just a second, guys. Legal. So this is something to go to your YouTube studio, navigate to channel community settings and add the user's channel or Streamlabs bot channel to your moderators list. Music is a little loud. Okay. Bringing that down. Yeah, I've got the ellipses over there, but it's still not, like when I click it, it's not bringing anything up. So I'm wondering if I have something weird. I'll go and try to really play with all that stuff later. Whenever I'm doing that aspect of it. But thank you, man, for giving anything that you can help with. I know you're the genius, so when it comes to all this. Alright. Meow. Stipple up. The dugong. Wiggles. I like the Wigglytuff card, man. I think that one's a cool one. I love the Ludicolo. I love the colors. I'm a big fan of the colors that pop, man. Like, my favorite personal card is the Tatsugiri from Twilight. I've got that one in a PSA 10, both English and Japanese. So, Paldean Wooper is a cool one. The younger generations really love the axolotls. I don't know if that's a Minecraft thing or what, but Toxtricity. Hey Laura, how are you doing? You'd be another one if this goes anywhere. I'd add to the old the old list of tough out as you can. So for you guys that are around, this is going to be the actual pull rates. I'm hoping to do about 10,000 packs, maybe more depending on time. And, we'll see. Obviously not going to all happen today. It'll be over time, you know, over multiple streams. But just trying to get a better feel for what the higher tier rarity pull rates are. And, instead of like the 5,000 sample size. Don't get me wrong, 5,000 packs is plenty to get an idea of like the lower tier rarities that are pulled enough. I'm doing all right. You know, I can't complain too much. I got my youngest had a friend stay over, so just maintaining sanity. My living room is in a giant fort right now. We had to flip the couch around, you know, get their imagination flowing. But they're vegetating on some Minecraft right now, so we got Holiday Emperor, Toxtricity. I feel like we're missing somebody. Yamper, Flygon, Tojamaru, Ambipom, Nimble, and I may have to go in there and break up fights between them every once in a while. Yeah, real fun. The joy of being a parent. Pretty. I'll just do price range. Yeah. With this being such a small set, these are going to go down quite a bit. Is there a way to make the latency of the chat smaller? So like if I ask a question, the time it takes for you guys to hear it respond. I assume that there's some sort of latency there. Is that like a computer limitation, or is it just a setting? Probably also do need to get a little mod help with just setting up keeping people from spamming. But I'm just going to deal with the pain for now. Flygon, 1149. Right, I'm just using my market price for now. Keep in mind, man, this is pre-release. These are all going to go down. At least historically. I know we're in a kind of a weird time frame when everything seems to go up. But ultra low latency. Okay. Yeah, I did see the latency thing. I'm curious to see if that does fix it. I'll try that next time. Money. All right, let's do this. Is column O, so we're gonna add this in. So average value this equals. Oh no, let's just do this. Copy, paste. Laura, you're always welcome to spam. Hey James, did you ever get one of the Bulbasaurs from Mega? I didn't mean to ask you that. If not, I can try to send you one. I don't know how well it will work with the nuts that is the tariffs and y'all's issues with mail or your strikes and stuff like that. Not yet. I know you've been backing away from Pokemon, but golly. All right, man. Well, shoot me your address in Discord. Let me see if I can hook you up with one. It'll be one of the stamped ones. I'm not giving. I don't have many of the non-stamped. All right, what's next? So we've got SIRs, the fun part, the ones everybody wants. Actually, let me redo it because it's going to be all the double rares. typically the SIRs. Special. All right. Is the audio still real loud? I turned it down about a quarter turn. It's not a bad idea, man, to back away from the hobby. It's just too pricey. It's not even, I don't enjoy it as much as I used to, just because it feels like with the cost, it's like if you don't get anything good, I don't know, it just, the expectation has changed when the cost is so much to open. But yeah, man, if you want to, just send me your address and I'll see what I can do. I hate that they took away the yeah, Laura, I just don't get the same happiness from the singles. So I'll go through phases where I'll like go a week or two where I barely open anything, and then I'll be like, all right, I gotta pull a BWR, and then I'll spend all the money that I've basically saved from selling and doing other things in the hobby. And, yeah, for sure, man. I love this stuff, man. I had to back away from Pokemon during college days because it was too much of a distraction, and but I just never expected it to get to this level of nuts. It's disappointing. Like my kids have started to lose interest in it because it's like there's never any packs at the stores. There's never like, I have to go and seek it out, and then it's at market price. So I don't know. Window shopping displays. All right, where was I? The real question: how much is this the Zard SIR going to be? I think with such the size of the set, man, there's no way it's going to stay over $500. It's just going to be too easy to pull it, unless there is manipulation by our Lord and Savior Pokemon International, and they decided that they're going to print more of all the other ones except for the Zard, which would be hard to prove. What's up, dude? I got Streamlabs finally going. Just some folks in the chat. Around 50? I'm sorry, I didn't get it. Well, what have you done around 50? What is Cookie Run Kingdom? Yeah, my youngest, Laura, he prefers Dragon Ball Fusion World, which is great. It's cheap. They all want market. Yeah. There's going to be a day of reckoning, and I worry about some of the, like Chris with corruption and folks like that who built a large bank of packs and stuff, but it's at such a high price, man. Like, I'm concerned that when this hammer drops and this bubble pops, you're going to be sitting on a stock that's going to be way too expensive to even DCA down to. Which got me? Oh, it's on right here. Yeah, Cam wants to show everybody that he pulled the Zard from Phantasmal. One box magic, man. Gotta get it back, camera. Yeah, man, I like all of them. I like Dragon Ball in one piece. It's just financially, my addiction can only afford one. So, oh no, online game. We do the Minecraft is kind of the online game that we play. Or I guess it's not an online game, but Minecraft is what we mostly play together. All right, back to what we were doing here. I guess I can't multitask. 40, 33, and the Don is at 125 is what they're asking for. I'm not going to go into eBay and spend the time going through last sales. I'm just going to estimate it based upon this for now. So I didn't even have you guys in the right spot. I'm sorry. Let me show you what I was doing. So building this column right over here, which is the SIR column. So now we're going to take the average. This equals, oh yeah, forgot I'm just going to do copy paste. People in chat. I'm doing live. Dude, Shiny Treasure, yeah, when the Japanese market popped and everything Japanese was so cheap, God, if I could just have that to do again. I had an opportunity to buy a ton of those boxes. And like I had an opportunity to buy 151 boxes for like 95 bucks a piece. And I just didn't pull the trigger, man. I know. Should have bought, taken out second mortgage on that, knowing that it was going to go back up. Put like $100,000 into it. I'd be a rich man. All right, what am I doing? Okay. So now the mega hyper rare. So oh yeah, so we added that. Now look where we're at. Now we talking. Now your total expected value of a pack is at $7. Fund cost is only $3. Now we get to a little bit better. All right, so let's go to mega hyper rares now. Nope, I don't want to do that. I want. Right, there's just one. The Zod. Let me show you what I'm doing. Let's see that now. Good. I'm sure there's a better way to lay this out too. I'll have to think about that some more. Mega hyper rare. I see that there's going to be a new rarity, at least in the Japanese, the attack rare, attack ultra rare. I can't remember what it was. It looks just like an SIR, but I guess it's the attack form of that guy. Where is? Oh, we gotta remove that. I'm real curious to see where this guy ends up ultimately being. Right now, there's a listed price for basically $1,000, which I think it'll be like probably around $600 to $800. MAR, Mega Attack Rare. Okay. I like 51 bucks. And they were $60. Dang, man. Are you still sitting on those? Dude, the UPCs, you should just see those everywhere. Like now the cost of the promos would pay for the entire thing, much less the packs. Take this average value, boom. Move this over now. This column. All right, so if pull rates are identical and correct, then your expected value of a pre-release pack is $7.74. The fund cost is like $2.24 per pack. Granted, all of this is going to go down, and I really hope this number goes down a lot. I'm hoping these are around $6-7 given the market here pretty soon, but I won't hold my breath on that. So I think we're still a year away from anything sensible in that regard. So next we're gonna do, I guess we'll just jump into it, man. Let's do it. Let's jump into calculating our own. So let me get a piece of paper here so I can figure this out. My spectacles on. Yeah, James, I understand that. I totally get where you're coming from. I'm financially in a situation where it's something I can do for now. I'm not doing it to your level though either. That you were streaming and giving away multiple things. I'm doing a single card that I can do a single stamp 74 cents and send out. And I'm not going to move beyond that except for like milestone giveaways. So 1,000, probably 5,000, 10,000, and so on. The exponentials. And really and truly, I just want to see if we can get to 100,000 subs. Just I'm the king of half-assing things, and so I'm going to try to do that until we get to that point. Sorry, I'll try not to cuss. I am prior military, so it's kind of built into my lexicon. All right. Let's see here. So we're going to bring up rip and ship, right? We're going to unhide you. We're going to close you. Hide you. And where did it go? This guy right now. So I'm going to do crisp pies first. Let's see. I can probably make that a little larger, can't I? Well, let me. Yeah. Let's see what that looks like. Boom. He had a stream yesterday where he went through 1 million packs, and yeah, this is the fun part. So let's see here. Actually, I got to fix something real quick. So we are going to go through. So just snapshot here. Actually, let's see. I want to keep this. So let's go with. I'm gonna do copy, and I'm just gonna move that over here as numbers, just so I can. As we develop this, I mean, it's fun to kind of see how it grows. Very different computers. So. Pre-release. All right, so now we're going to do number of packs and the number of hits. So this is going to be, let's go, this will equal. Yeah, James. It's literally me. Just I do this on my own sometimes, just because I love data. I do this all the time, and I don't know. It seemed like something maybe there will be a niche for. I doubt that there will be a huge pull for it, but it gets me some watch hours, and yeah, I plan on it, Laura. Honestly, probably like once a week. I can disappear without my wife hating me. I'm super busy with coaching sports for the kids, but this is kind of a lull, and I made it to where I'm not coaching basketball anymore for the kids. They can just go and do that, and I get to be just dad for a little while. And, but during baseball season, things are crazy. So, how's ZA going for you right now, Laura? Do you like it? How far have you made it? Alright, so now we've calculated that. So now I need, this is going to equal rank B. It takes that long to get to rank B? I just finally beat, what's the little electric chick? Kaminari, Calipari, whoever that is. So we're going to sum up number of pools. I guess, do you actually like it? Like, do you like the game? I owned it. Yeah, I own a 2.0. That divided by total number of packs, which we're going to make a value that's down. Yeah. I'll put it right now. Alright. You are going to do the same. Alright, nope, I messed this up. Can I just do J? I mean, that's how unengaged I am in it, though. Like, it just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't like captivate me. Like every Pokemon game before this, I've literally been like, as soon as I can get home and play, I do. But this one's not been that way. And maybe that's just me. See, I don't remember. XY came out like right when I was in the military, or like right when I was going in. So that's the one I played the least. Yeah, that's what my brother was all about. Some Legends Arceus. That's the only one that I've not actually played through. I don't even remember why. I think Brilliant Star, or was it Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl had come out at the same time, and I played that quite a bit because I liked Diamond and Pearl, and then I think we really got into Zelda at the time. My oldest was all about some Zelda, so we went through and beat a bunch of the old Zelda games, and I just never went back and played Arceus. But XY is one that I didn't play as much because of just military stuff, but this is going to mess up everything for a moment. Y'all just bear with me as I put all this back together. Because we're going to create our own pull rates. Yeah. Now, my brother was another one that's played every game, and he's like, Legends Arceus is the greatest game he's ever played. At least Pokemon-wise. Uh-oh, I did the wrong ones. Goodness gracious, y'all. Let me fix this. So basically all I'm doing is taking, the average would be the number of times these cards have been pulled. I just sum them together, right? Because I'm creating an average that I'm using, and then I'm dividing it by the total number of packs, which would be this one right here. Total number of packs opened, which it's a running number that I'll keep track of. Packs opened. Let me just wrap that bad boy. There we go. And then I gotta fix these because I'm an idiot. This goes over here. I didn't play the one for the Switch. I tried to talk my kid into it, and they were like, no, I don't want to. So I didn't really feel like spending another $60 for that, for a game. I did play the N64 one quite a bit, but I don't really remember a lot about it. I'm with you, Lord. The new battle mechanic from Z8 has just... I keep like disengaging the target, and it's driving me crazy because it's like I don't understand if there's like a way that's like will auto, engage, that I'm not just sitting there holding the L button on and it's not doing anything, and my distraction, I'm used to being able to be distracted at the same time that I'm playing. Snap to me is one that's like, I feel like you have to have nostalgia for. It's kind of a really odd game if you really think about it in the context of Pokemon. But there's a new game that's like Animal Crossing coming out. I'm curious to see what that one's like. I think it's like Animal Crossing. I've never played Animal Crossing. I'm just referencing someone else. Really, James? Okay. Did y'all see where solo leveling's coming out with a game? I don't know if that's going to be any good. We'll see. Yeah, I've heard a lot of my friends at my old job loved Animal Crossing. It's funny how like at NASA there's all these nerds that play all the same things I do, and now I work for the Army and no one does that. It's like I'm not in the right crowd of people anymore. Alright. We got all this right now. Double rare, yes. Ultra rare, yes. IR, yep. SIR, yep. And Mega Hyper Rare. Yes, okay. Total packs opened. Okay, let's see if we can keep track of this. We're gonna hit the go button. But yeah. What's up? The warden? Really? On the warden? That's wild, man. You know, I don't know a lot of kids that play Animal Crossing. I've almost only exclusively met adults that play Animal Crossing. How am I going to keep track of packs? I didn't really want to bring the audio in from the screen. This will be fun. We'll see how it goes. I'm struggling to keep up with it. So James, I through my local store, I had they have like a point system, and I bought a bunch of cases for them in the past that I had enough points that I got one of the UPCs for like $50. I'm supposed to be able to go pick it up sometime this week. I'm debating on if I'm going to rip it or keep it sealed. If I can get the promos cheap enough that makes sense, I'll just buy the promos, and I'll keep that one that I got sealed. I'm not right now. I think I personally believe you'd be a fool to be trying, unless you can get MSRP pricing, to try to be building up sealed collections. One second, guys. Well, then turn off friendly fire. All right, hold on. I'll be right back, guys. Let me go fix the settings for them real quick. All right, I'm back. Yeah, I thought Sword and Shield, I really hated Sword and Shield. I had a lot of bad things to say about how poorly they did the was. I just got done playing like Breath of the Wild and all of those games where like the open world was just so magical and well done, and then the Sword and Shield open world was just trash. And it's like, guys, you're $1 billion industry, and you're telling me this is the best you can do, man. It's frustrating. Scarlet and Violet was better. There was much more to the world. I did not care. The storylines have just gotten weaker and weaker, man. And maybe that's me getting older and just, you know, I don't like anything. I'm just an old man who yells at clouds now. But I remember like Ruby and Sapphire getting really into the storyline. And it's just not been the same lately. But even for a children's game, like this is kind of a lazy attempt at putting this together. Maybe they don't care. They just know they could hand you a turd and you're gonna enjoy it. All right, 7. Here we go. Maybe I'll just do the booster boxes. Might be easier. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not going to do his little extra packs, but yeah. And just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. There we go. Maybe eventually in the lives, as I do these, I can do some giveaways of some sort eventually. I have no idea where this is going to go, so y'all just bear with me. And I do have a hard stop here in about an hour, where I've got to go and be a dad again. Fast forward. James, if you're still on, how long did it take you to get the watch hours required to get monetized?
Like I said, we'll keep adding 2 packs every 40 life mana. Alright, A going to be our first order number of the day. And AO's got 10 packs.
10. First number. 10 to start.
Alright, AO with 10 packs to start us off here. Man, my medicine got me all jazzed up today. What's going on, Vitality? Alright guys, real quick, I'm also going to start the giveaway. Exclamation banana. Go ahead and get in on the giveaway. And like I said, we'll keep adding 2 packs every 40 likes. So I have an entire thing of checklist listers here for more packs if we need them. So I have more packs here for checklist listers if we need those to add to the giveaway today. Okay? I'm also going to be giving away an Elite Trainer box to a member today. So we're going to be choosing a member from our member.
I'm also going to be doing some lives on. So I build like complete sets and sell them on eBay. That's how I'm able to save up some money to kind of keep the hobby going. I've just ordered an over-the-top camera that holds your phone with the proper lighting. So that's supposed to be here today. And I'm hoping to do that, and I'm going to do like just I'm kind of leaning towards like ASMR style of just going through and showing each, because I bought all of the
thing about me and money is I haven't really focused on it. Squirrel. I'm all about projects I love.
Vault X set, theme sets, and so I'm going to show those off and then build them up and sell them. So I can keep the addiction alive.
Shipped many of expensive things to Claire in Australia.
It's getting serious in Minecraft out there. I had to take my wallet off of Xbox because Jet had figured out how to. He's like, all you gotta do is just put in your code and it goes and you can buy something. I was like, dude, don't be doing that. And he's like, oh, I'm just gonna buy a little thing. He's like, but I have $5. No, we're not gonna start doing this. It's just, you know, it's a bad. I should have taught him.
I don't even know.
I'm at that point where my kids are smarter than I realize. Probably smarter than I am. So.
Or somebody's gonna figure out a way to make Zorark really stupid. I don't know. We'll see. Also, guys, I wonder how many Charizards we're pulling. How many SIR Charizards are we pulling today, guys? How many?
Is the audio from Chris Pye's page, is that annoying? I've got it really low, and I've got it on just so I can hear the pack number.
I feel like I was in a time spiral.
I like Hollow Hunters, man.
A week ago, I was
the only problem with Hollow Hunters are, man, they're just so late when they stream often, and it's like, I'm an early morning guy, man. That year and a half when I got into hanging out online and doing Pokemon stuff until 1 o'clock in the morning every night, I about went crazy, dude. It was just too much. I like going to bed by 9:30 and being up by 5. So I'll try to drop by and check them out if I can. Thanks, James, for the heads up. I love those guys. Those guys are Johnny and what's the other one? See his face. I can't think of it, but they crack me up, dude. Hey, boom, right off the rip. Charizard.
Mega Charizard, though. We'll take that.
Dude.
Famosa. First pull of the day.
didn't mean, I forgot, because I wanted to get what the,
First pull of the day is a great sign for anything else that could possibly happen today.
Shay,
Here we go.
that's it.
Just like that.
Forgot he had a
Guys,
girl's
half the
name.
trees already started.
I'm
We're in
just kidding.
Atlanta.
I don't.
It's supposed to be around like 26 degrees tonight, which is
Those
crazy.
guys got way more energy than I do.
Early in the year. Nuts. But here we are. Cresselia, we got absolutely spherical.
They're all about it too, man.
Nice.
I think they're going to be big one day.
Yeah, I'm super excited to try out some new decks once the set comes out.
They got that energy.
Some of them look like a lot of fun. The new Sarah single prize.
They just got to build their
Also, some of the cards,
reputation and hopefully get to a point where
Typhlosion.
maybe Pokemon's a little less popular, where they can actually afford product.
Currently 28 here, but Rose
Because,
Big Texas Winters.
I mean, if it's
Winters are always
$5
frozen.
pack, hell, I'll go in there and donate stuff more.
Palm on with
Help
the
people
Fire
out.
Reshiram.
Can't do that when everything's $10.
Pilot Swine. We got a Rotom
Rotom.
full art. It's actually my first time seeing this one. I like that. The kind of electric circuit in the background. Really cool. Not too bad for 10 packs here so far. Yeah, I'll do my hands. Gosh. How many Charizard SR? We just started. So we already found a full art Charizard though, so that's a good start. I'm saying 5 or 6. Today. Ooh, the Dugong. Beautiful card. All right, so now that I've seen this in person, it's just like me, big fat. It is still. I feel like they could have did a little bit better with the saturation.
Keep in mind that there's some there'll be some batching.
Definitely one of the
Oh,
more
second guy.
beautiful artwork of the Aurora Borealis in the background.
Broly, what's up, big dog?
This isn't like I'm
I guess
just
I need
opening
to
it for
make sure I'm not
myself.
blasting those ears off. Sorry,
I run
try to keep the
online
voice
store,
low and
I
calm.
also run a pre-release store. So we get
Hope
our
you're doing well,
products in.
man.
We usually offer MSRP on releases.
Yeah, I did see that they got a bunch of CTR raids. It's kind of fitting. They're much more in the mold of the CTR style, more adult oriented. I think it's kind of hard to kind of exist in that space of like being a bit more crude and getting the views you want, because obviously I'm not gonna let my kids watch a bunch of stuff where it's not so much the cussing. Like my kids know what not to say. It's the adult content, in other ways that I don't really want to be the ones that know that. So in time, I'm sure they'll get there. But thanks for coming by, Broly. I hope you're doing well, man. Enjoyed your stream last night.
1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna have to end up getting YouTube Premium. There's
found that cube.
too many commercials to make this actually effective.
And then we got 20 packs. So we'll do the 20 packs first and get those out of the way. Yes,
So
guys,
let's see,
you were able
we've
to order the
got
limit of every
12,
SKU.
36.
We're able to
Oh
order
no, they got how many of them back there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Yeah,
8,
let's
9,
get
10,
3 or
11.
4 though.
SKU packs. So we'll do 2, 3.
1, 2,
And
3,
then we got 20 packs. So we'll do the 20 packs first and get those out of the way.
3,
Yes, guys, you were able to order the
18,
limit of every
36,
SKU.
54. 11.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Alright, folks, let me go ahead.
19, 20. Okay, so 54, so 74.
This was ordered.
So we are at 85 total.
Just a full art. We just started Pokeball Mike. Just a full art Charizard out of our first order, out of our first like 10 packs. Alright, we got 20 packs.
No, yeah, CTR is just one of those that he's polarizing. You know what I mean? Like he's one of those you kind of either like him or you don't like him. His earlier content I thought was cheesy whenever he used to just do the basement stuff, but after I watched and kind of started getting an idea of what I believe who he is, I found that I enjoyed it more and more. It's crazy how mobile you get way less. Yeah, dude, it's bad, James. I'm about to see. I think it's like every minute and a half, I'm getting an ad. Maybe a little worse than that.
Also, guys, I don't know.
Well, that's the other thing, Laura. He's developed a persona that's probably not necessarily realistic of who he is exactly, too, and he kind of has to maintain that on camera. I'm not saying that I'm not calling it fake or anything. He's just, you know, constantly being high energy like that. That's a lot to maintain, man.
Also, so we are currently doing something.
I want to go to Card Party. I'd like to meet some of those folks. Maybe challenge them to a basketball game or something like that.
I'm also going to be doing something with them,
Selfishly, just so I can get some attention and maybe my channel can go up a little bit. What's going on, man?
$5 booster packs of Phantasmal Flames. So if you miss either of these two MSRP streams, keep an eye out for that
Just
announcement.
if he's enjoying it, have fun with what your friends are doing and enjoy the moment.
We're going to do $5 packs
Whatever's making them
of
excited,
Phantasmal
just try to
Flames
enjoy
that
it,
day
dude.
also, and that's going to be sponsored by Rare
Or
Candy.
go make you some breakfast and
So
chill
we'll
for a
be
minute.
doing kind of a collab with them as well. So a lot of fun, man.
Okay.
I love all the people in the
Well,
community.
I'll make some cinnamon
doing
rolls.
different
Give me
things
about
right now.
another 30 minutes or
I
so,
have
and
a
I'll
lot
make
of
you some
different
cinnamon
friends that
rolls.
are creators for different companies and stuff, so it's always fun to be able to kind of like intermingle.
It's cool to me too how like certain people become like iconic within the community that like no one outside of this has heard of them at all. You know what I mean? Like I can go to work and mention, yeah, you know, Cool Trainer Ryan or Pokevault or any of them. You know, some people with kids may have heard of Pokevault or PokeRib, but even them, man, it's wild. That's sad to hear, James. Is that just because of the rising cost of admission and stuff? I've heard a lot of people are kind of frustrated about the style, I don't know, the admission and all this other stuff.
Within 2 orders. Guys, it's a small set. You're going to see a lot of this. You're going to see a lot of this. Duplication today. Oh, man, that's funny. That is funny. Those are from Sleeve Boosters again. Good lord. How many SIRs can we pull though today? That's the number. Can we pull the gold? Can we pull more than one? And will we be able to
They were take no give with Ryan.
on how many SIRs I want to pull? I want to pull at least 5.
No give with Ryan when he went,
I'm
basically.
not counting the full arts because there's not a lot of full arts and IRs in the set. So
But they were just taking advantage of him, essentially, is that what you're saying?
I could confidently say, by the end of the stream today, we will pull at least 10 of this box. At least. No SIR yet. This is just our second order. Ooh, Blowtorch. Awesome card.
Blowtorch.
Playable, guys. Very playable.
That's the only thing I really want, James. I don't care about really even seeing any of the vendors or anything like that or buying it. I just want to go and meet some of these people that I've talked to online for years now.
All the Charizards, guys. You guys are gonna get sick of Charizard after today and Thursday. Watch. Everybody gonna be sick of Charizard.
Cater to what they wanted and didn't.
It's gonna be so funny.
Yeah.
Ripple up. We got another.
Yeah, I mean,
The duplicate
that's kind of echoes what I've heard from others, Laura, that
is ridiculous.
the way it is.
Got the Megalopunny in pre-release last Thursday. Fire Breather art's pretty nice too. Yeah. What's going on, Jackson? Good to see you, bro.
It's like there's got to be like a way that's more, I don't know. Trying to find the right word. Escapes me, but
Darumaka, we got the nibble.
oh, I got the cricket. Like, how do we have this many like nimbles and
Yeah, I'm curious to see
You
what
know,
the pull rates are like.
these other Pokemon, but we don't have like a Gyarados
What all that looks like.
special illustration. Like, where's my Gyarados love at? You know what I'm saying?
Good to see you as well, my friend. How do we place an order? The queue is closed, Anthony. No more orders at all. So,
Yeah.
all orders were done online prior to.
Don't worry, here in a little bit. I'm gonna do this for about another 30 minutes or so, and then
Do it again for members on Wednesday or Thursday.
after this, then I'll
For those of you that
get y'all some food going, and then we're gonna go play basketball or something.
the first 2 hours members will be able to purchase. And then after that, if there's any product left over, it'll get listed for regular subscribers.
How warm is it outside?
Too early for this.
Not.
Go back to bed, old man.
At all.
I'm old too, but you know.
It's like 20 degrees outside right now.
Guys, shout out to Six Gonzo in the chat. Real good friends.
Deancy.
How's White feeling? Feeling any better, by the way?
We're not gonna go out there. We're gonna go to the rec center and play if it's available. It may be closed because of the holiday.
But
Tuesday, all day.
So, you know, you guys were able to get this product for our MSRP prices and stuff early for this first stream. Please, okay? When I put
I didn't see the Arcanine one.
stream, please at least give 20
An Arcanine IR?
if you got
That's another one, dude. An Arcanine SIR would go hard. Is there a Mega Arcanine at all? Maybe, I don't recall. Or Mega Ninetales? I wanted the Mega Tinkaton. That would be cool. Just like a hammer that's like the size of a house. I think that was actually one of the most cool, unique designs from the Gen 9. But I just don't get it. Arcanine SAR. I'll have to check that out. No Mega, yeah. Another blowtorch. Like I think like the Drampa Mega was really tight. That's probably my favorite one I've seen so far. I didn't look at any of the spoilers personally though. I've only been doing them as I go through the game. I did see the Dragonite Massacre. I know that they say it's supposed to be in relation to some whatever mythology, but it just looks stupid. It just looks like you murdered my boy.
Stay off those apps. Do not pay those prices.
I feel like the kids spend more time yelling at each other than they do playing right now when they play video games. Probably have to do something about that in a minute. Alright, what do we got so far? No SIRs yet. We're not 84 packs in, but 84 packs total, so we're getting close to that. I should probably add a spot for the TCG player pull rates. That wouldn't be a bad idea. And then I could just do like an if greater than 1,000 packs, then switch to my personal ones that are developed. I don't know, I kind of like watching it mold as time goes. Like double rares usually you're gonna get 1 in 20. Ultra rares are gonna be like 1 in 10, I think now. They'll help me too if I miss one. I haven't seen the process yet.
That sounded so bad.
Setting the Arcanine in Discord? Alright, I mean, I'll pull that out.
If y'all are just getting your exclamation banana, go ahead and get on there. What's your honest opinion rating with GameStop and hearing cool stories? Just go to one you trust, man. I grade with them all the time.
And by the way, if I miss one occasionally, especially like the double rares, it's okay. Over enough packs, missing 1 or 2 is not going to make a huge deal. Jet, stop stealing his stuff, man. I'm not going to listen to you guys fight the whole day about this.
Don't bring that to GameStop. Send that in yourself. Or go to
I did do that.
a show, like a vending show or something. If they have on.
Did y'all start a new one? Cam, will you please put it where they don't lose their items?
Oh, nice, dude. The Lucario from that one's solid.
Whoa, James, that's sick, man. I'm gonna have to snag one of those.
Alright, Shree, bundle number 1. Stop letting GameStop get away with it.
Actually, I'll just pull it up so you guys can see it real quick. Shoot, I missed. You guys are making me miss them. I think I just missed the Kangaskhan, right? Rotom? Yeah, I just missed the Kangaskhan.
The Lucario from that one's solid, dude. I love that Lucario. He's my boy.
Or that Lopunny, excuse me.
Or Scott. Alright, Shree, bundle number 1. Stop letting GameStop get away with their nonsense. Hey, I go to GameStop for that reason only now. I'm not gonna buy my stuff from them anymore though. We got Sacred Charm, them marking the prices up on boxes. I'm not gonna lie.
Sacred Charm.
That's not a bad bundle. One full art. Alright, moving on. GameStop is good because it's faster for that.
I mean, it's a cool Arcanine. I do like it. I think it could still do more. It looks kind of like a full art in some regard to in the way they just have him centered with another, like, I like the scenery behind it, man. Make it unique. That's what the beauty of like that Lugia card is, man. You got the fisherman down the bottom, you know. I sold a PSA 10 version of that card probably 2 years ago for like $500. That was stupid. I sold a PSA 10 Ghastly IR for like $120. Oh, if I could have it to do again in some cases.
What's really interesting right now is PSA buying cards at the high price. So, for those of you guys that don't know, you go on a PSA's website, there's actually like a section where they give you an offer for a card. Even if you have it already, they'll buy a card from you, right? Check there all the time. Sometimes their price that PSA is paying for the card, the price that they're paying for the card is higher than the price on eBay. Like, why would you just sell it to them directly?
Tell Cam to come here.
It's a PSA. You make way more money. That Toxic Dawn and Ultras. No, I would send the Gold Lucario in. That's fine. I think you're fine with that. Just make sure you take the, Nick, there's a couple of videos on my page about how to submit for GameStop.
This is supposed to be like 20%. It's like 1 in 6. So like what's cool too is you can kind of see as things start, you know, you add the packs. Will you please set it up for them where they can't lose their inventory?
There's kind of like a step-by-step guide on what to do whenever you submit your cards. The only thing that's different is the prices. The prices are a little higher now because they've raised their prices on submissions, but it doesn't
So they'll
make
let
a
me
difference.
add
If you
people.
upcharge, you're just paying less on the upcharge now, so it's virtually the same. Our Chaludon, we got Toga Damaru.
I like little Toga tomorrow. I think that's a cool
Alright,
play.
so this one was not as good as the first one. Not as good as the first one. There's Eli in the chat. What's going on, Eli? Good to see you. Hope you're doing good today. Eli,
So like
don't worry, we can't pull the
we've got so many packs that I added as a total order that this will. I'm curious to see what this turns into. It's got to be an SIR. Oh, that's right. Yeah, there is an SIR on this one. Forgot I did watch this one.
I was like, man, everybody's pulling this little booger today. Everybody. All right, so after this order, we will be doing our first battle spot for the day. So we have this and the booster box left over, and then we're gonna do our first battle spot. Okay. Richard on Pip Love and Megalo Honey. So if you haven't already, hit that like button and then hit the subscribe button as well. Exclamation banana. That's how you get entered into it. You only gotta do it one time, guys. Do not spam. The mod will give you the hammer. I don't want to see you end up in the gulag, okay? I don't want to see you there. All right, Sri. So right now, the bundles have been meh. Loose packs have been good, but we're about to see it. Got Shmiogo.
Flygon.
Flygon to change it right there at the end. I like this art a lot. My two, if I had to pick two artworks for the IRs that I really like, Flygon is definitely one. I think they all solid. Looking so funny from today. All right, good luck. Good luck, dude. Box time. Let's see what our pull rates are like from booster boxes today. Rubidal, Prim Club, and a Genesect. Love this one. It's literally
The Wooper.
straight out of the Scarlet Violet game. They did so good. We are going to be dropping a video on that tomorrow. Box, just a video as well. I'll make sure you guys will be in it. We have our first SIR. First SIR. First box. Shri. Can we make it a Zard?
Whoa, wow.
Just like that. First one.
This is odd. Bitches, this is odd. And a commercial.
And when you get iPhone
So,
17
I mean,
Pro
like you see,
Spectrum,
right now
you
we're
get
in
the same seamless connection you love
amount of
with iPhone.
packs.
On the go. Get the new iPhone 17 Pro, now available on
So,
Spectrum.
fractions. Logs
Number
happens divided by
one,
0.
baby.
Okay. I just can't
Already.
read anybody yet.
Number one.
Look at these two movies.
Let's freaking go. Hold on. We have to post this up already.
This is the number of packs
I gotta get it into a sleeve.
pulled
because I know
a
Shri's
specific
gonna have-
rarity.
Is it a 10? Is it a 10? Is it a 10? Hold on. It's too. Why? If it was me, I would sell it instantly. But he has a sealed collection of old stuff. He is a sealed and also
Watch it keep growing.
collector. So he has a personal collection that is amazing. He's not somebody that concerns himself with flipping or trying to make money or anything like it off the cards, which is amazing. I love that. Love having an actual collector like understands how things work. Man is selling early and picked up later on March 10th. know if you ever
Shark.
see one
I really like the Shark SAR.
I think that's legit. Street collects a lot of different card games. He gets a lot of One Piece stuff. More into that kind of stuff. Now,
Yeah, that's the one. It's got like the. If you look in the back,
most people nowadays
there, it's got
quick flip. I'm like, oh man,
Phil
if I pull this
Steel.
rated, I can make some money.
It's got like Cerulean City
I feel like
back there.
a lot gets lost in translation these days. Whew. That card was staying in my PC if it tens. Yeah, it'll 100% stay in his PC if it tens, and it's got a very good shot at it too. Very good shot. For that purpose today. How do we get the bulk? How do we get the bulk on booster boxes for these? I couldn't remember. To keep up with from the orders for the streams.
Switch.
It's just too much going on. So I apologize. I do got to be the same for everybody, because if I make the exception for one person, then I got to make the exception for everybody, unfortunately. The best I can do is offer you guys the best price possible.
This is getting closer because this is like 1 in 5, 1 in 6. This is like 1 in 10, 1 in like 10 or so. I think now, and that's actually like 1 in 100. Right, next time I do this, I'll just create a column that kind of keeps track of what the pull rates established by TCG is.
Oh, how was the he goes see and us 2 HPs, 1 UPC, 1 is already said that pull rate stuff. Pull rates are great. What? Pull rates are great. There's nothing wrong with the pull rate. Great. Mega has the best pull rates. Mega Pokemon in a regular. Mega Evolution and Phantasmal Flames literally have the best pull rate. Still smart to like.
Dang it. I got the time right.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's still, that's a different story, right? But like, why go through the trouble of like ripping for a card that you want to chase just to get rid of it? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. Ooh, Ludicolo.
I love Ludicolo, man. That might be my favorite IR in this thing. I think it is.
So far.
Piplup is cool. I like the Piplup. But the Ambipom or the Luda? Luda!
So many bananas in the chat. Eli, so if you do exclamation banana,
Ludo,
that's how you get entered
Luda.
into the giveaway. It gives you a ticket. Streamlabs gives you a ticket. You only got to do it once per orbit, so to speak. But yeah, these boxes, from what I've been seeing so far, it's like 14, 15 hits almost in every box. Some, very few do less, some do more, but Mega Evolution is insane for the pull rates. I'm wondering what the specialty set's going to be like. Like, specialty set's going to be very interesting. Noise says potassium. Indeed. Also, this is one of my favorite artworks in the set, by the way. It's not even like, it's just a regular uncommon. This and the Murkrow are probably like 2 of my favorite artworks in this set. Murkrow's so good. This box will have a gold card too, right? That'd be crazy, dude. If it has a gold Charizard in the same box, you know what's wild though too? If there's a gold card, you know it's a Charizard. So if we see the glimmer, you know it's gold. You can't even tease the card. There's no sword. 1 to 2 a case is not. I mean, we've been averaging for Mega, it was 3 SIRs a case. From Mega 1, we averaged 2 Zards pulled in the same box. Oh, you mean the gold in that one? I believe that. Well, think about it. It's a small set, guys.
Really love
It's a lot more possible for it to happen in this set than it is out of Mega.
EXs. They did such a much better job
Like pulling the
of
gold, Lucario, and the
printing those. The ones from
we got
Scarlet and
another
Violet are just
Dewgong
so
Bro.
trash,
So much
man.
duplication.
Like a dull. I should have 151. Just remember being disappointed. Like after opening Japanese 151 and seeing the politeness and contrast.
There's a lot of pulls in this box right now, dude. There's the Murkrow I was talking about. I love this artwork.
I will say, I rarely lost in the earlier games. You know what I mean? Just as you just go and you train. And I even tried to do like the level cap style as I went into this, and I was getting my tail ripped. It's like, all right, good. I want the challenge. I do like that. I want the. I want it to be hard. You know what I mean? Like, I got to think about it, not just sit there and tap Bubble Beam with for Alligator over and over again.
Orders tomorrow, which means they'll probably come out early December.
But it's changed the mechanics of battling to a point where I'm like, is it still the same? Like, do I just put Absol and Sword Stance over and over again?
I wonder if we're gonna see any double SIR boxes.
It feels like if I lose Lock, then all that time I've built the Sword Stance up, I'm just gonna get knocked out. Good.
Over the course of the last 2 months, we didn't see a single box that had double S. Never saw.
I need my kids to figure it all out and teach me.
Not saying it's impossible. We have Bronzong. Dude, I cannot believe we pulled the Zard out of the first box. It's so crazy. What do you mean? Oh, like having both in the same box? Yeah. If they're not changing Pull rates are the
arm.
same as of right now, so I mean, they're not changing. I'm sure it'll still be possible.
James, if you're still
I think
on,
someone-
are you do you keep up with the One Piece manga?
Well, 2 SIR from Mega Evolution 3-pack. That's really cool. I'm talking about from booster boxes, though. 3-pack blisters and other items have a completely different, like, pull rate sense. Booster boxes are a little bit more, like, seeded in a way. So I am talking specifically just from booster box experience, not from other products. Last pack, we got Togedemaru and a Mega Lopunny. All right, let's go ahead and retrace this box here, see how many total pulls we got.
Fun
This box
cost.
was crazy. We
It's
got
not
1,
bad.
2,
It's
3,
not
4,
bad.
5, 6, 7. What we've been getting
I guess
based
it's
on
funny how
Nexus,
after just
8,
like
9, 10,
84
11,
packs,
12,
we
13,
already
14,
are
a 15-hit box with
kind of
Lizardy Boy to
in
start us
the ballpark
off,
of what,
folks.
you know, this is
What a
developed
way
from
to
using
start.
TCG Players model for pull
Love to
rates.
see that.
This is our own model
We've
that's
already
developed
pulled 2
here.
full art
Of course, the
Zards
pack cost is
and
just straight from
the
TCG
SIR
Player.
Zard.
And fun
Out of
cost
like
is,
50, 60
you know,
packs.
fun cost is how much money you lose to
Pretty
have
crazy.
fun
First
opening
booster
packs.
box contained these art though. All right.
Make sure that has a disclaimer back at the bottom.
Ow. Elbow.
But yeah.
Definitely a good box to start, man. So we are gonna see how the case pull rates are for us too, because we're going by the case basically. So I'm going to go through orders in the same way, like what we always do. Tree, got this both sides.
Of course, like most disclaimers, make it real small.
Let's bulk out the way. Told people it was gonna
Let's
be easier to
stop
get
here
this
a little bit.
It was
So
so
go
funny when I made that video.
cook some food for the
Everybody's
kids.
like, this video is gonna age like milk.
Probably
I'm
gonna
like,
be an
okay.
adult for a little while.
Talking about how everybody's gonna overpay for the product and all kinds of crazy stuff. All right, folks, here we go. We're gonna do our first battle spot.
I was hoping to make it
giveaway.
to
Our
at least like
first
10
batter
packs,
of the
or
day.
excuse me, 200 packs.
Copay.
Maybe today in total
Already
I'll try and get to the first
Sign
1,000.
off if you're here, Kane.
Getting help from experts is an investment in yourself. With portfolio
Kane sound off if you're here. For the giveaway for a winner card from the stream, there's only then estimate the same packs. Seem to start us off though. So starting off with an illustration rare for Kane.
That's part of the data.
All right, so Kane, you are the
Illustration.
first one in line right now, and this is at 130 HP IR. So there has to be an SIR or a gold to beat this card, or another illustration rare with higher SIR IR. Get in now. When Winters, we got a box, and we got one bundle.
One box, one bundle.
Good luck, Mr. Winters. 7321.
6 plus 36. 42.
Missed.
One 29. $42.
Winters, are you here, bro? Good luck. Yeah, bundle first.
Sounds like it's right
Winters,
or wrong.
reverse hollows enough on this.
I'll have to figure out how to do like, can I even run?
It's gonna be a long day,
How
guys.
do you
I'm
do
sorry.
those? Like,
I am just getting over being sick, so for some reason I have to do the whole no talking
I
thing.
ain't going better right now. I'll edit as I go.
It's gonna be a very awesome stream. We got the
Yeah,
Yamper to start us off. Very nice. All right.
What does your lineup look like, Laura? What are you working, like, your top six?
Beyonce, zero charge. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Hope you're like on you. I had COVID last week. Apologize in advance. I placed 3 separate orders. Hey, if you're good, as long as you stay to the limits, it's okay. I'm actually impressed that you were able to get 3 orders in before everything sold out. Love this artwork, by the way. Beautiful card. This has been a
Really
good bundle
just
so
make
far.
these links directly into TCG Player. The way they just auto update.
So much for subscribers.
Although I don't know if this computer can handle it.
You're good, Andy. Totally understand. All right, here we go, folks. All right, so not bad. Battle Cage and for played on Fridays. The stud broke for it for all the one digit for a couple months. As you have a lot of people getting Elite Trainer. Just opened 21 packs and Surging Sparks, not one Pikachu. 21 packs is a very small sample size for a large set. So.
Lucario, Blastoise, interesting, and Absol. I
It's
haven't even
would
really
be-
put
I would
mine
say
together.
that's
I gotta get a
probably
Dragonite.
that amount of packs for that set. We gotta
By
make
the
a choice
laws
to
of
start us off
that's
here.
just my favorite dude. Probably gonna try to get an Aggron.
We got Tree with the 5 minutes. Don't forget a
also
case
the
of
dude
claws
I
on
like.
Friday, baby. You left the case here.
I don't want it a
Your
Gengar,
case is still
but
here.
we'll see if that's
Goofball. You
the
can
realm
grab it on
possible.
Thursday.
Do all the trade
Or
stuff.
Wednesday. You're coming here Wednesday, right?
Let's see. I do have the Ampharos, and I have the Talent.
Got
I know.
Tauros, Granville,
What do I
and-
have? What's the other bird? What's the
He
Fletchling?
says I want to. Oh my gosh.
Fletchender. Is the Talent Flame after Fletchender?
That's all I gotta say. How many do you think I should get? In 21 packs? I mean, the
Yeah, I
odds
think
are
you do.
none. There's not. It takes.
And then I went
it's-
with
the
Feraligatr
odds to pull the
and
SIR are
Charizard
like
is
1
my,
in
or
800.
Charmander is my
The
pick.
odds to pull the full
But I
RX
haven't
set,
even
think,
done
are
anything
1
with
in
the Charmander yet.
125, and the odds to pull the regular EX are probably like 1 in like 65 packs. So I mean, that's your math, roughly. So if you get it in any less
I
packs
just
than
really
that,
like I don't understand why
ahead
they
of the
took
game.
Oricorio out.
Roughly.
Like you already had a really cool
I'm actually
SIR
surprised I remember those numbers.
that was going into the UPC.
Stupid chart.
Why in the world take
Surging Sparks
Oricorio?
last year. Guys, how crazy is it?
It was such a good chase. It's got the
How
Conda
crazy
art
is
and
Surging
everything.
Sparks
You know?
came out a year ago. A year? How crazy is that?
Surging Sparks came out a year ago.
Dude, this last
God, I
year
had
has
such
gone
good
by
luck with that.
so...
I pulled 3 Pikas.
Yeah, man, it's just... I mean, it's very, very specific with those cards. So if you're looking for something very... range of stuff you're going, you have a more... It's a bunch of money that you really don't feel like spending on the product. So it comes down to that. Also, guys, this card is going to be
Still
so
haven't pulled a
good.
Gengar yet.
This card in the game is going to
God.
break decks. It's going to be so good. Dude, Rob, this year was so fast, man. So fast. You wear the most tough shirts. I try. I got to hide a lot of fluff, so I got to wear really tough shirts. Sandhouse, Sandcharge, making sure Pino.
Hold on a second. I think I'm
Also,
just
we
gonna
had
add
we
it
had to
in.
wear the Charizard Team
Do that
Fire
real
shirt
quick.
today to bring out the
Pause
Charizard.
this just a second. I want to add in the pull rates for. Add those back in. Let's just do this. Let's create a search shift to the right. I got scrolling up. This. Boom. I want you to be here. Let's go with TCG percent. Boom. No one's gonna know what that means. But it's a good starting place so that I can provide reference, especially early. See how different my values are from theirs. Which I don't doubt that you'll see much of a difference in the lower tier rarities, but the sample size for the higher tier rarities I'm curious to see. Especially like SIRs and Mega Hyper. Alright. Where were we?
It's working, baby. It's working so far. It's working so far. We didn't wear the shirts. We didn't wear the shirts. Anything else would just be unacceptable.
Unacceptable!
The only thing better than Thanksgiving is deep fried Thanksgiving.
Unacceptable! Acceptable!
Denny Phantom was another one that does something similar to this. He doesn't really show all the sausage making and how it's done, but he kind of gives you a breakdown of his packs that he opens and the pull rates associated with it.
We need some so a lot of EXs already. No full arts or IRs yet, but that means that back half of we almost got all of our regular EXs out of the way. Just in case, because as of right now, all that stuff is Bidoof build or Munchlax build. Definitely Bidoof build. Definitely Bidoof. Suicune, we got another Dugong.
Yeah, Danny's the best.
Definitely.
Any of the people that are in this hobby, Danny just feels like the most genuine human being.
What's going
I'd
on,
like to
Steve?
meet Danny. I think he's trying to do like a
10 minutes in
10,000 pack giveaway or something like that.
Loose packs, we opened first, and then our first booster box
Dude,
we opened
man.
had Bizarre to start.
And I like that he kind of shows the anxiety of getting in front of camera. Like, it just makes it more of a real person. He's not worried about the perfect shot or the
Were
perfect,
they doing like sword stance in the background?
trying to be perfect on camera. I feel like Danny is exactly who you meet, or who you see on the camera. That's who you would meet.
Like compared to Munchlax. Munchlax got no hair. Glue, battle cage, and an orc
shopping overseas. Who can do it just like me? Coke bottle the physique, fashion model but a cheat. Got a spending grand.
Make a hair crush at the party.
Like who gon' tell me no? Keep me icy, make it snow. If he ain't tricking, gotta go. If that's your man, he my.
Actually, really pretty outside.
What I want. Play the back, I'm in
Go
the
out there and
front.
look for the wall today.
Baby, I'm blunt, but it's sweet just like a
Keep going here. Come on.
2 hours already into it.
How
many packs? 127.
make 'em all say we.
Hello, for 50.
I appreciate everything you do for the channel.
Stop, stretch.
We got a backwards card. Our first error of the day. How dare they tease us like that and then give us nothing? How dare they? He said finger slips. Actually, I have not seen this card yet. This is my first time seeing this. I really like this. And first stance, and all effects of attacking by your opponent. Done to this Pokemon. Iron Feather during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 6 less damage per attack. That's actually pretty interesting. I have not read this card yet. Very, very interesting.
Oh yeah?
I know you
I'm struggling to just get to some of the battles. They're on like the rooftops, and I don't know how you're like you can't jump. So frustrating.
That's like number. Is that like number
What's
9?
going on?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think I'm
8.
trying to
We
get to
have
the Mega
8
Beedrill
X's
right
this
now.
box. What is going on here? We got Pierluigi Ferrigno. Thank you so much for subscribing. Most saturation out of any of the colors for sure on this one, with all the berries. Makes me hungry. Yeah, Luigi, thank you so much for the subscription. Another EX? Dude, what is up with this box? That's EX number 9. Holy smokes.
She got double D's,
A lot
that's like
of
1 or 2 degrees. Say he shopping overseas.
got ready, set,
Who
ready
can
in the
do
chat.
it just like me? Coke bottle
it's
the
24 boxes
physique,
minus whatever
fashion
the
model
mod got.
but a cheat.
So
Got a
it could
nigga
be, it's
spending
like
grand. He ain't
total
sleeping on
between
no
everything
line.
today,
Like
I
who
think
gon'
it's
tell
like
me
22
no?
boxes
Keep me
that we're
icy,
gonna
make
get
it
open.
snow. If he ain't tricking,
1 case of
gotta go. If
6-pack
that's your man,
bundles,
he my hoe.
and then a
Yeah,
case of
like I've taken laps around the
So whatever that
the
total
hotel. 'Cause it's like right. It seems like it's right at it.
going on R&D. Hey,
And
congrats on the new product, man. You
I
guys,
just got where you can do the glide feature,
Phantasmal
and I'm sure there's something you have to glide to, and I just haven't. I got distracted by something and gave up on it.
IRs and full arts coming through now.
Second nimble. We have 4 Dugongs so far.
Aren't these booster bundles? Oh, no, this is a
Yeah,
box.
that's what I'm experiencing right now.
These are the 6-pack bundles. They physically say
I
bundles.
think that was part of where I just kind of wasn't so straightforward that I was like, okay, I got to go do something else right now.
Something stuck.
I'll come back when I have more mental
What is
capacity
What
to
is
do it.
Ooh, we got a fire breather. Nice. Little Dr. Robotnik kind of action over here with a little fire breather. There's a lot of hits in this box, dude. I think we're at 16 hits already. 17. Bro, what is
Real
this
curious
box?
to see what the appetite for these things are. To watch these types of
What is going on right now?
events,
Oh my gosh.
live streams.
So, I think this is the most we've had full arts from a box in Mega. We've done this with IRs, but holy crap. No SIR yet. We still have. Oh my god, bro, that's a you pulled 3 Orios.
Still haven't pulled a Gengar.
This box wants you to play the Charizard deck, but it didn't give you a Charizard. Yeah, last pack. Come on, give us a Zard. Any kind of Zard. Come on, do it. And a touch. Bro, what
It
was
looks
this
very
box?
similar to the.
Hold on a
Crown
second.
Zenith
I
box.
think this set a new record, guys. This set a new record for sure.
That was our first one.
That is 5 full arts, 4 IRs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is
We've
a
only pulled one
19
SIR
hit
so far.
box. 19 hit box with 3 more Corios and a Mega Charizard. Yeah.
Let's see, we're right about close to what.
Winters,
let's
bro,
see.
that was
Very close
pretty
to.
insane. I'm not gonna
Let's
lie.
just bring these over a little bit
If you're
so you
not
can see.
gonna get, if you're not gonna get an SIR, this
Very
is a
close
very
to
good
what
box.
TCG player had for that.
3 or
We are a little
Corio
bit
EXs.
behind on ultra rares.
Best
little bit
Buy
behind
has
on
deals
IRs.
on the most giftable tech.
Very behind on SIRs. We've got 101 packs. We're at 127. Still don't have a Mega Hybrid yet.
The savings.
So we haven't even pulled enough packs to be odds on for that.
You also got the Fire Breather in here too, which is really cool for the
so
same
let's
deck
move
if you're
forward.
gonna play the pretty good ones that you can get too.
Get the
Yo, that
200,
was-
and then I'm probably gonna take a break.
That is, man, I'd say calm down. I got the booster boxes, random boxes. They were sealed. Just 2 more of these. 2 more pack for the 6 booster. Gave me money. I'm still like I'm like when art crazy. Okay, let me see. 732. So we got one more. I go back to you, okay? But as of right now, so we got a booster box and a bundle. So Abe, there is an order in between after this though, so I'll make sure I go back to you, okay? But as of right now, I'll do your box and your bundle together. So 7323 and 7322, both together here, okay? So we got a booster box.
1-on-1, right? 1.
So we're on box number 4 now out of the case. Box number 3 out of the case, sorry, 3. Yes, this one was the one that only had 5 in it. This was our odd number case. Here's your favorite Pokemon set. My favorite Pokemon set is Crown Zenith. Crown Zenith is my favorite Pokemon set to open. If money's not an issue. Neo Destiny. Kyle says, I love gold. Alright, Abe, we got a bundle first.
21. So we got 42.
Crown Zenith is so much fun though. Definitely one of my favorite sets. A lot of my favorite Pokemon are in that set too, so I enjoy opening. Alright, here we go, Abe. Good luck. Abe, do you want reverse hollows and up or just hits?
Sacred
Let me know. That's Sacred Charm to start us off, though. Vertimus, happy birthday, my
Essentially,
friend.
you kind of just watch the
Have a
batching.
fantastic birthday.
No Gengar
It is
shit.
great, but I always like
Only
Neogenesis.
one SIR.
That's what that is. I'm just a big. I love the.
No Piplup shit either.
The shinies, and I'm obviously a big Mewtwo fan, so love the pain of getting nothing from Fusion Strike. Then here you got the Rotom.
We pulled low punny the most. Oh, now we're tied with the Rotom.
Yeah, Dibsy. I think right now
There
might
should
be
have been
like
something
one of
cool with like
few
Revel
times you
Room
have a good opportunity to potentially get it
Rotom.
cheap because I don't know if prices are going to pull
or
back.
Super Revel Room.
Period. To grab Crown Zenith stuff, I think.
Or Super.
Dugong Mega Heracross.
Heracross joins the 4 crowd.
I'm going to watch the stream IRL. That's going to be a long flight, Eli. Although you could probably get here. You could probably get here by the time I'm done. The only problem is you got to worry about your flight getting canceled. Toxtricity. All right, this was a really good bundle. This was a good bundle to start, Abe.
Second touch efficiency.
Turning for a Crown Zenith seems like a deal, actually. Yeah, I mean, the promo's like 10-ish bucks right now. And then, I mean, packs at $15 a piece. I think you could do better just buying loose packs. Just buy it from a good... cheapest. Everything just... We gotta pick ourselves. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay. It's enter the giveaway. Nope, ready. You can do it whenever you like. Exclamation banana will get you entered. We got the Mega Sharpedo. This SIR
Still no Gengar.
too, by the way. Love the way that one looks.
And only one employee. Interesting. The double rares.
Nimble.
We got the cricket.
36. You're good, bro. You're good.
So the cricket and the electrike, the dog that's pooping in the woods. I think it's the exact same background. They just changed the Pokemon.
So two more boxes left in this case after this one. Palmy, Ramble, and Vile. Release. Don't forget, guys, you have
We've always been heads up about money, but sometimes life throws you a curve, like jug.
They do not need to wait till Friday. They do not need to wait till Friday. Fox, Bronzor, Zacian. I will say this though, they added your stores for not. Make sure you guys are patient with trouble, so don't do it. Picking up box later when they open, they do MSRP very lucky. Dude, that's awesome, man. Congrats. I'm so glad that a lot of stores do still try to do it.
Already.
I'm very happy for that.
Looks like we got like a lot of balance with most of them, except
we'll continue to do this every
and
single
Gengar
set that comes out. You know, as our allocations go up,
Wow.
eventually we'll start offering the boxes sealed as well, and then also for the break. But as of right now, because I only have X amount, there's only so much that I can do for the MSRP streams. But hopefully by end of next year, middle of next year, when they really start figuring out the supply thing, we'll have a better chance at getting more to you guys and girls. Okay, another Mega Heracross.
Heracross.
So that is the ideal situation right now. Is hopefully by like mid next year they can figure out the printing situation.
Miss double bangers, man. Wish there was more double bangers. Back in the past.
I turned 39 in March, man. I'm turning 39 in March. I feel so old. Got Pokey Dad in the chat. What's going on, Jay? Good to see you. This year is 2043. Chris is over. It's a Viper Apom. There we go. Full art for choreo. Full art. This chat. This is Andres. What's going on, Unc? Good to see you, Unc. You're gonna make it look funny. Oh man. Turn 40 next year, over the hill. Bro, my body feels like I'm 80. My back problems, my neck problems, all that stuff. I don't recommend that. I don't recommend it to anybody. Also, boys and girls, remember, we are going to be doing a couple other giveaways throughout the week. Whenever they come, we have dropping a video to win some Phantasmal this week. If you guys and girls haven't already, make your way over to Instagram and follow the directions on the latest Instagram post that we have a collab with EQPC. One that's on my page Wednesday on their live stream. So the picture at will be sometime on. God's sakes.
Still looking for the Wiggly and the Piplup.
Dude, Zacian too. That Walmart, if it's the same one, Adam, the one that was local to us. Try that. Sorry. That was one of his lines. That was one of his like comedy lines. Forever ago. Packs arrive now that it's just sort of safe for long-term preservation. Oh yeah, for your Superflex, dude, congrats. I saw your message too about being close with the Tyranitar complete list. That's tough, man. That's a hard task. That's a hard task. Okay, I'm gonna make hair from. Ramble, we got the Mega Gengar. First Mega Gengar of the day. Almost forgot it was in the set.
First Mega Gengar.
Look at his funky little hand.
Take my strong hand. Take my strong hand.
We're on.
40's like falling down a hill every time.
We're
you
still
wake up.
behind on Ultra Rares.
Take one step out of bed, you roll downhill.
Finesse hours quite a good bit.
You'll probably get a new Mega one soon, Star. You'll probably see a new Mega one. All right, 2 more packs here, Aiden. Ghastly, Alcremie, and a Flygon. We got one more pack.
Yeah, your grip's
Magikarp carpet, yes. The very first box we
Oh,
opened,
nice.
we hit the Czar today. SIR. Very first box that we opened today.
Yeah, I think it's just a harder grip.
Ambipom and a
Ooh,
Ultra.
boy.
Let me get this bulk moved out of the way, get stuff back in here.
After that, we are. Yeah. I was just gonna do.
Not a
I'm
bad
trying to get to
box, though.
200 packs.
How many
And
total
after that, I'm
hits?
gonna take a break
15
for a
hit
while.
box, man.
My old phone carrier was reaching their hand into my wallet and just helping themselves. I like having no...
Total packs when I was 169.
Congrats on the... no store, meaning we host pre-release events and things like that. Stores that do not host pre and start for the UP if they're pre. So not really early access, just our normal release week stuff. So if you guys do have pre-release stores near you that host pre-releases, you go there now. You can get your hands on product as of today, as long as their shipments made it on time. All right, hey, we are going to be going back to you in about another order. There's like one order in between here. Jay Dizza says the hammer dropped. I don't even know who it was. It happened so fast I didn't see it. Boy. Noi got a box and 3 bundles.
A box and 3 bundles. So let's see here. That is
Noi, real quick, do you want reverses
18
and up or just
plus
hits, my friend?
36, 54. That's what is. Plus, I can do most of this in my head, but you know what? Let's just get it right. Get it right. It's important that you can do math arithmetic.
Two of our friends at
Look at my
Giant are doing pre-release. They
calculator.
are not ready. I am going to be onboarding them though. I'm going to be filling out their paperwork this week now. February boarding paper pre-release. All right. Did I miss myself? Just the hits you got. All right. Good luck. Any chance of stocking OP13? Not right now, Turbo. I don't have a way
So
to
this will
get
probably
that
be
booster
my
yet.
last one
So I'm
for
working on it.
now.
You wear the lab coat as a professor. I did for Halloween. Home break visiting this week. I did for Halloween.
Should I just leave it?
I am
I'll
waiting
probably
on my
just put it
stash
on.
shirts to come
Be
in
right back,
that we ordered from Pokemon like 2 months ago. They still have not gotten here.
and then I'll come back.
Driving me crazy. I need
Whenever I
to
get
just go to the
time.
region
I'll just
and get
be
one
popping
there.
in and out throughout the day.
Makes my life easier. Thoughts on
I
when
do
should
need to
open
start
Friday,
working on that.
PC staying sealed, but I will have a box 2 months. Then open everything that's not the PC. Just open some product. Whatever, honestly, I would open up what you got. It was the least expensive in terms of like market value, MSRP, right? Other than the opening anyway. It takes forever, man, to get the stash shirts.
Yes.
Right, forever. Does your store carry any Surging Sparks boxes? Not right now. So predominantly, guys, if you go to now, but keep an eye on it because sometimes I drop new stuff in there. We got Togedemaru. I will have more of the Gengar battle decks next week. So if you guys are looking for the Gengar, if you're looking for those decks, I will have more in stock next week of those. You just use good feedback. That's what I would do. This is awesome.
The dog.
That's your best bet. I feel like they had stock for like an entire year too. They just restocked all
I
the
need another Empoleon
stash
thing
shirts
too.
recently. Do you ever sell on TG Player? I do not. I don't sell singles, so what we go through, we typically go through on my website or on streams. So there's no reason for me to pay somebody else a bunch of fees. Typical Charizard at pre-release party only opened 7 packs. Congratulations, that is awesome. That's a good feeling. You got the Empoleon. All right. Yeah, if I can avoid paying somebody else's fees for selling stuff that I could just sell on my website, then I'll always go that route. Because then I could save you guys more money also and charge less for the product by doing it that way. All right, not bad for 2 bundles. Bundle number 3. Finally got the listing up for my son. Holding solid at 0 sales. But you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere if you're going to sell online. But I would always recommend creating your own website over using any of those things. Because Shopify, dude, the Shop app is such a good resource. To reviews for getting your feet wet for selling stuff. platform fee in the park. Raptor knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, it's an eBay all the less expensive. Or Chris who sells the singles to me. This is true. This is also true. Toxtricity. We got another Meowth. I love this card. So happy they put this in the Clodsire, or the Wooper in the set, man. So happy to see these end up in the set. Nimble. Battle Kit bad so far from 3 bundles. But now we're going to get into our booster box here for Noi. Noi is weighing around or no? I'm going to stand up and stretch real quick, guys, before I get into
after this, I'm finishing these packs here out of this box, and then I got to go get my kids some food. I'll probably just leave it on and be right back. I'll probably come back and do another 100 packs or so, and then I'll be done for the day. At least for a little while. I gotta go do adult things, I guess.
The cape is here, guys. Infinite Kiwi says, "Pat, the cape is on." Yeah, dude, I saw the gold for a second off that camper, and I thought that was it, dude. No way, I thought that was it for a second.
I'll probably just do another live stream of doing like
doesn't let me sit in the
building
chair
the.
like it pushes me forward too much.
Which one am I gonna do?
Pretty annoying.
Are they
A lot of work
wild?
Toronto Regional registration opens this Saturday. Good luck. He is here.
Same here.
Thousands of Phantom droids. There you go, Shree, just for you.
Get some housework though.
Genesect, Jigglypuff, and Palma. My teeth are way better than his, though, at least. I have my my 4 already, though. I got my playset. That shoulder blade is starting to hurt again. No! Got another Mega Gengar.
Gengar. Really wish they did a Gengar SIR in this set.
Duraludon I can see going up in value. Should be common. Meh. It's just a regular common uncommon. So, highly doubtful. I do think a lot of people are going to want it, but I don't think it's going to be worth anything. Just because it's a common uncommon card. And the set is super small. Everybody's going to have hundreds of them, so.
More SIRs, man.
Shree says I'm making a TikTok as we speak. You know how to do that? Hey, I'm telling you, you're better off just buying the Pikachu. Don't buy the box if you're just going to hunt the SIR Pikachu. Spend the extra money and just buy the Pikachu, trust me. Because you don't pull it, and you're ripping just to pull that card, it is just not worth it. Never estimate a man of commitment. We got another Zacian. And for those of you guys and girls
Zacian's
that are
not tied
out there
for the lead.
singles in the
Most
set, man,
IRs.
give it
With,
2 weeks, I'm telling you.
Antipom
All
and
of these,
Dugong. We haven't seen
all the
Dugong.
IRs in the set are going to be very, very affordable. Wait a couple of weeks.
Especially if it would only have been like
I would
6
wait 2 weeks
SIRs
after
and
this
2 of
Friday
them
to start
are
picking up
2 of the most
singles.
popular
If you're
Pokemon
going to pick up single
in the
cards.
TCG.
Because
And the
on Friday, once everything can start going on TCG
on
Player like,
space.
officially listed, it'll be
it cost
way
$1
easier
million
for you
to
to get
open
them.
this set.
Chris
It's kind of like how
Christopher, someone
I
that
wish
Evo's
Prismatic
Pokemon,
would
like
have
Mega
made
Gengar EX
everything
that
with
was
the
brought out, like,
Evolutions
Rims
IRs
Does it go back to hand? That I
or
actually
some
don't
other
know,
tier
Macro.
of rarity, and that would have made that set
So,
a whole lot more fun to open.
if you brought it in with
I'd rather
Rims
cut
Lane-
off my toe than ever open another pack Prismatic.
I guess it would. I think it has to go back to hand. Because there's no other. There's like no other like
It had so much
potential
potential.
way for it to happen.
Like there's some great
Either
art.
that, or you can't
but
target it. It's either you
not
can't
for
target it at all.
12 to 15 bucks a pack.
Evo. I'd have to look.
Just be
It's either you-
disappointed over and over again.
Lean more towards. It was not an evolved Pokemon. It counts as a basic. Okay, that's why I was leaning more
Yeah,
towards.
I went a little bit
saying
hard at
you
one point on it,
Yeah, that card's dumb.
but outside of that run, I think it was like a couple streams.
Chris, it is disgustingly cold on site. Strongly don't recommend it.
That would have been
I had to go to the
6,
post
7
office
bucks.
before I
I'd
started
open
recording.
5,000 packs of it, but
It was nice and windy.
not at 15.
Baby, please don't waste my time. We eating steak and drinking wine. If I
Yeah,
say
hey,
I want
Grimsley's
it, they
move.
gon'
There's
get
the
it
card.
every time.
There's the
Take
card.
me to
Talk about the guy. You know what,
Put some
too?
money in
This
my
might be the
bank.
nicest
If
full
you
art
don't
out of
wanna
all the
trick,
cards.
I
I actually
got a
like those
trip
colors
with
on this the
real
most. This is a good card, man.
Feel like he done hit the lottery.
Yeah, I went back to terrestrial and just finished that one up. I love. I mean, they look better anyways.
Call me Susie, cause I'm cooking with your daddy.
Pulled a couple umbies
Know
and
I had to kiss Pappy.
managed to match it pretty quickly. I need the gold Pika. I think it's the only card I need left. And then a couple of, well, a couple Pokeballs here and there. I didn't do the Master Balls. Actually, what did you pull?
I caught a shot. You can't treat me like no lame. He think he the prize, but all these know my name. I'm talking rich gift givers.
Yeah, I think the Sylveon looks the best, honestly, of any of them.
Still no double hit packs also. I've noticed that we have gone away
Really,
from double hit
the
packs.
Roaring Moon is gorgeous.
Mega Evolution. So no double hit packs anymore.
I think in English that Roaring Moon would be probably the second most valuable card, if not the third behind
We got
Sylveon.
Britt Binder in the
Umbreon.
chat. What's going on? Britt or Brandon? Which one of you is it today?
That's my favorite part.
Hope you're doing good. We'll see you guys on Friday. Third anniversary English Ace.
Yeah. I can wait.
Too many things, man. Too many things. Tree. Too many things, bro.
Maybe they could have done like more gold cards or something like that. They just needed something else
Yeah,
to
it's gonna be
bridge the
26 tonight,
difficulty
like
of
29
pulling
tomorrow for those of you that live in Atlanta.
the SIRs.
It's gonna be chilly.
When you invest in yourself, the results are transformative. With 84% of
After YouTube Premium. This is nonsense.
Ligar, Paloswine.
already
Another
full art.
Mega Charizard. That is our third one of these already. Third full art Mega Charizard. Again, love the color on this one. They did a good job with this full art.
Come on, fun costs.
The Charizard's
a little bit
chilling
higher
back.
than
No A specs. They
coming
are done
down
with the
closer to
A-spec
the ultra
trainers for
rare.
right now.
Still a
as
little
far as
high
I
on
know.
the
We got the
like,
Ignition
still behind
Energy.
on the IR.
This was the one card. If I could tell and say like, please don't put it in the set. Like, why? This barely looks like a full art. It looks exactly like the card. Like, I think I dislike. Meh. Meh. Crit. Yeah, Crook Rock. We got a Mega Sharpedo. Come on, boy.
Hey, y'all just hold on just a minute. Okay, guys, I'm about to put
Oddish, Mamoswine, and a Zahu. Hold on.
the
What
do you call them?
Like,
cinnamon rolls on.
This is in here.
About 5 more minutes.
Got Haunter,
Not even.
Snubble, and a Palmont.
Okay, well, you're just gonna have to hold on, bud.
Fan of that being like a card.
Or I'll go
that
get a
bring
chair
in
and
the
bring it over
slot. Sarah Ledge, dizzying. Good luck on the live stream, Jackson. Hopefully it's fun. Got 1, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah. Have you seen Winsel do it?
And we got
Winsel
a
throws goes through packs faster than I've ever seen.
14
man.
inbox. Unfortunately, the
All
key
right.
did not do its job. So
That's a good time to stop. So let's see. Where we at? We're actually above pull rate from TCG on double rares. We're behind on ultra rares. We're behind on IRs. Very behind on SIRs. We still haven't had a mega hyper rare yet. Fun cost. Actual is about 361. So little worse than what it was calculated using the TCG pull rates from the actual. But all right, I'm gonna take a break for a little bit. I'm gonna get the kids some food, and I'll probably be back in like, I don't know, 30 minutes or so, maybe less. We'll see. I'm gonna leave this on. I'm just gonna put it on. Be right back. But thank you, Laura, for watching. You're super helpful. Thanks to anybody else who's jumped in here, Matt and James. So I'll be back in a little bit. Later.
cape. Have to go. At least we got a Charizard, though. We got the full art. Got the full art for you, Noi. So
Just realized I was not off mute. I'm going to do this for about another hour. And then I've got to go and take some people home, run some errands. And I'll be back on later today.
You know, there's millions of people without the health
crazy.
insurance they need.
I
You
don't
deserve
want
something
YouTube
better
Premium.
and better.
Come on. Oh my gosh. This don't come down, but like, point in buying a feeling going to be more affordable. Like it or something. All right, next. Ryan's got 7. Ryan. Very first booster box. First booster box, our first SIR was a Zard of the day. So.
Sam, I hope you're well, man.
Probably pick another winner for the giveaway, guys. Here.
I knew you opened some packs yesterday. I think on one of the streams I was watching. I don't remember where.
Don't go too far. We do that once every like 45
It
minutes
might
or
have been
so.
on Chris Pine. I don't remember.
And currently we are at 143 likes. So in 17 more likes, we get to 160. We unlock 2 more packs. So as of right now, we still have 5 more packs for the battle. We'll get 2 more whenever we get to 160. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, Ryan. Good luck,
2,
dude.
3 now. Let's see some SIRs, man.
A Gligar, Fire Breather, and a Palma. Ludicolo, Jigglypuff, and a Suicune. Anybody get their hands on some stuff at their stores today for pre-release? Let me know. I appreciate you, Nick, posting that up. Thank you so much. All right, come on, Ryan. We need something here. The Komiya Murkrow is really nice. Low kicks. Ambipom. We got another Mega Charizard.
Already.
EX. Regular.
I'm going to have to do something different.
We got Palmy, Wondrous Patch,
I'll
and
turn
a
off the
Reshi.
camera while I'm finishing eating. Just so you don't have to watch me eat.
Gave up finding stuff in the wild. I just get it all second market, unfortunately. I mean, depending on how much you're paying second market for it, it's worth it sometimes. Ooh, wait, we got something stuck here. Hold on. One of these cards is stuck to something here. Is it here? Is it here? Or is it here? There we go. Mega Deancey, I was like, I knew there was a card here somewhere. Happens a lot. All right, so another EX. Depending on how much you're paying extra, it makes sense just to buy it sometimes because it's the time you have to track the product down. So depends on how much you value your time. My LGS is selling booster boxes for $220. We'll probably get 2 recorded video data. Dude, that's awesome. That's a good price too. That's a pretty solid price. That's Sarah Lich. Grimsley's move. Another Mega Charizard for Ryan. Barely catching out doesn't leave green while watching. I appreciate you. Good luck on catching. Come on, Eternatus. Haunter and a Yamper. Ooh, I thought this was a reverse for a second. It was not. That looked like a reverse. Got Haunter, Yamper, and a Palmont. So, not bad. So, turned it on there a little bit at the end for Ryan. So, we got 3 EXs and an IR from the 10 packs. Ryan, I appreciate you jumping in, dude. We got Happy Corgi Blaze in the building. What's going on, Corgi? Good to see you. Hope you're doing good today. Oprah with all these art. Dude, just all set, guys. They're going to be everywhere, I'm telling you. When the dust settles, man, a lot's going to change. A lot is going to change when the dust settles.
I've been reading this in the number of packs. Yeah, if this number is higher, we're actually doing better. So, oops.
All right, next order in the queue. 7326. For Mr. Edward Johnson.
In my defense, I have kids screaming in the background.
Edward Johnson. We got 2 bundles and 1 box. we are sold out. There will be another drop on Wednesday or Thursday for another live stream that we're doing again at the same prices as we did today. It'll go up for members of the channel first for the first couple of hours, and then we'll drop for regular subscribers if there's any left 2 hours later. And then next week, we will have our adjusted price based on what we get everything from our third-party sellers, our wholesalers, and everything else. So the price is still a chance this week. A couple box with Riftbound. I will have been on the web. 7-3. Let's do.
Come take 50% off fall today at Hobby Lobby. It's the season for pumpkins, wreaths, and
Do it again, guys. That wins for the give 30 HP. So Bramblegast, Blowtorch. We got Crocodile, Krokorok, Reverse, Apom, and a Palmont. So no lead change. No lead change as of yet, so Kane is still the leader. I'm going to start up another giveaway right now, everybody.
234
So,
packs.
starting now again,
234 packs. We have
banana in the
one
chat.
SI.
Haven't already.
Not good. Pull rates are, I mean.
All right, Mr.
So
Edward,
what? The mid to
box
back half of Scarlet and Violet.
All right, so this is the end of case
It was
number
like
one.
1 in
Now, this is the one case that wasn't a
84
full case.
between there and 1 in 96.
Five in that case, so that was an incomplete.
TCG Player has it at 1 in 100.
So
it's going the wrong way, man. I
we'll
like
count it towards our
better
total
pull
for the
rates.
box
I
pull
don't
rates,
care
but
if
I'm
it
not
impacts
keeping
the
track of
value of the
seal
cards.
case
I'm not
because
here to
it's
get rich
the
because I
same in
pulled an
terms of,
expensive
like,
card.
full-
It's fun to me.
a full
Collect
variant.
art.
The next
Ridiculous.
3 that we open will be full. So
Like I agree that there should be like one tier that's like one card. I love that there's the one gold card that's like super hard to chase. Great, that gives you the chase,
everything like
but for the
falls
most
out of
part
these boxes. These are like stuffed.
shouldn't be.
We're gonna open the box first this time. All right, box first, then bundles. Edward, if you're in the chat, Ed, sound off, please. If you're here, again, let me know. Reverse hollows and up, or just the hits. If you're in the chat, let me know. Good luck, my friend.
That's what
Let's
we got.
do this.
36 here. Well, it falls it. I'm behind. 270.
Absol, Primp Up, and a Zacian. I see Caitlin in the chat now. Know how you managed to get through. Food poisoning is no fun. Food poisoning is the worst.
Common full art.
I'd rather have the
Charizard,
flu, I
of all
think, than
things.
food poisoning. Any
The
day of the week.
$100 Charizard.
Take reverses up. You got it, Ed. Another Mega Charizard, regular EX. So many of these. If I had to guess, I would assume that today we're going to pull about 40 of these. 30, I think I'm overestimating. Putting off closet cleaning. Glad we can be a distraction for you today. I understand why they didn't have Gengar SIR IR in the set. Not even a full art, literally no Gengar pack. Makes me sad. Yeah, it was very confusing. The name Phantasmal Flames suggests that there's going to be like a big ghost Pokemon chase in the set, and there's no ghost Pokemon chase in the set. I think they kind of dropped the ball with that. They're putting all their eggies into the basket for the next set, probably, for Mega Dream. Kiddo won Juniors Division and lost my winning into Top Cut. Dude, you were so close. So close, Craig. Amber, Milcery, and a Sweet. I think we'll definitely get another Charizard before the day is over, guys. Like I said, before the stream today, I'm thinking 5. I'm thinking 5 SIRs before the end of the stream today. We've already done 1. We've already pulled 1. Sableye, Jumbo Ice Cream, and a Flag. I'm sorry, I got the one second. My shoulder, my left shoulder. That sounds miserable. Schrodinger's Closet. Audio kind of low. Hold on, let me check. I might have hit that. Audio should not be low. Mega Dream, the next English or next Japanese set is Mega Dream. For us, it's going to be called like Mega Legends or something, and that comes out in January. That's a specialty set. Our next main series set will not be out till February or March of 2026. Any more Chizard? Just a full art. We pulled another full art one, not another SIR yet. Bronzor. We got the Megalopunny. That's the first time for this full art here.
We need the Sharpedo now.
Chocolate. I wasn't a big fan of the full art and the gold artwork. they like made it look like it was kind of like in a test tube pose, but it's not. It's weird. I don't know. I love the SIR. Don't get me wrong, but I think they could have did a little bit better with the artwork for the full art. Thoughts on Lopunny? The artwork's okay. Duraludon. We got another Meowth.
What is it?
This was a card that was added to our English set that is not in the
Hey, will you go
Japanese
see
set.
how much time Novin has left?
Meowth. The Meowth is the
Yeah,
Meowth
cinnamon
and
rolls, pick
the
'em.
Paldean Wooper in this set are promos in Japan. I appreciate you, Eli. Eli's here just to bother me now since he's like, you know, you pull so many of these stupid Blazikens. I'm gonna stay here long enough to see if the luck for the Blazikens rubs off. Even though we're not opening anything with Blaziken in it today. No gold yet, Mufon. No gold yet. No, that's not gold. I thought it was. The reflection had me for a second. Reflection had me. Yeah, I think they did a good job with most of the cards in the set, but I was very surprised that they did so many small sets this year. There was a lot of small sets this year.
Thank you.
Journey was small. This was small.
So
and then
far,
also like
only pulled one SIR out of 270 packs. That means one out of
Mega
basically a
Evolution
case.
was not exactly that
A
big
little
either.
more
It was
than
a
a
full
case.
set. Mega Evolution 1. But a lot of mid-range sets this year. No big set. Like outside of the specialty
What do you
set,
want to do?
a main series set. But I think
No,
that was the
talk to me
reason
about
why
that.
they did
Wouldn't I do
more
it?
small sets this year.
I
was
figured we were
how
going to play
big that
basketball, but I was
specialty
going to
set
go
was.
basically noon.
Felt like
You're
they
bored?
pumped out so fast. I mean, it's the same. They pump out the same amount of product. Weird though. Now it does feel a little.
Well,
different
I've got them
because
eating. I
most
want to
of
put
us-
those in. I wanted to
not all
eat
of us.
something.
Most of
and
us
then-
also open Japanese now, in between. So
you telling
while
me
we're
let's
opening
go?
Japanese and inclusive language sets in between,
We can do
you
that.
come with us Friday to open packs. That'd be amazing.
You're bored.
Gligar Linoon. We got the Empoleon.
Okay, I'm coming.
I think that's really the reason why it feels like we're like so like overloaded right now with.
I guess I should have just waited. Let me do. Be right back.